The symbolic purpose of it is really important because if you think about it, food controls every single culture in every single life. The most common conversation I guarantee you have with other people, especially if you have teenagers, is food. How much food do you have? Houses are situated around where people eat. Everything significant in your life will have food as a part of it. Graduation ceremonies, birthday parties, marriages, everything. Like food is the center of every single culture. Food plays a central part. We also know that the food that we consume and what we think about food is one of the most defining traits about our life. And it will transform us into the kind of people we'll be. I mean, just think about it. When you think about the different cultures of food and their understanding of how they interact with other people, food is the centerpiece of it. Where do you eat? Who's allowed to eat with you when you eat? Who makes the food? What's the process of who eats first and in what order? Food controls culture. If we don't think that fast food has influenced our culture of how we relate to anyone and other people in our culture, we're just not paying attention. Food does more to define who we are in our culture than almost anything else. And not only that, we also know that food is one of the primary controllers of our emotions. What you eat, when you eat, and how you eat are some of the greatest influences on your emotional state. That is why in Hebrew thought, the emotions are never tied to the heart. We think of emotions as residing in the heart, but for the Hebrews, the emotions rested in the gut, the stomach, because how their gut felt was how they were going to act. Therefore, to fast from other things might be good, and I'm not telling you not to do it. That might be a very beneficial practice, but it is not the same as fasting from food. Food is giving up something central to your life. Maybe the most central thing to what it means to be a part of a society, a culture, to your emotional state, to what it means to be a human being. Like food is the central piece to all of those things. And you are saying, I'm going to give that up for something else. I'm going to give that up. And when you give up food, what you say is, I'm going to give up what is central to my life for something else. It puts something necessary as second. And so when Jesus teaches us on fasting, he is talking about a spiritual practice directed toward God that expresses that something is more important than food. Another way to understand what fasting might be is if you want to look back at chapter 5, verse 6 in your Bibles.